All right, everybody, welcome to another live New York session. It is November 1st, 2022. And so before we get started, we're going to check the news here. So it looks like we're going to have some major impact news at 10 o'clock. So we're definitely going to watch out for that. News for the USD. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark up supply demand market structure from the 15-minute time frame all the way to the 4-hour time frame, then scale all the way back to the 15-minute, and then we will figure out our entry. So let's get started. All right. So when we look at price here, show my progress is saved. Okay. We can see that there was a major demand in these areas here. Let me change this to yellow. That's why price bought up so high. And then, of course, there was a supply in this area, and it pushed price down to this point, which created another demand area for buyers. And then price came down again, and buyers decided to buy it again. And ultimately, eventually, price met up to this supply area. And there was huge supply in these areas here. So we're going to go ahead and mark up our zones in these areas. So now we're going to move on to the 30-minute time frame to do the same exact thing. So of course, there's major demand in this area here. Change this to green. Major demand here. And I'll say, I put it down here. So then I'll go ahead and mark up these lines and make these green. Let's move on to 1 hour. So there was a base supply zone here. Another strong supply zone here. And that's when we started getting demand in this area, in these areas down here. Right, so now I'm going to go into the 4 hour. And so when we look at price here, we can see that this supply zone held very heavily here. But we also have huge demand in these areas here as well. And this the purple. Huge demand as well. Price came up, rested up there, did a run and pushed up. But we also see that there's a little bit of a supply here that held up. So I'm going to put that here. And we see a huge wick rejection here. Let's change this to purple. So now let's go through the smaller time frames and see what price is looking like. We go to the 1 hour. So yeah, we can see that there was a supply zone that held here. To the 30-minute. Yeah, it looks like price is kind of oversold. I'm overbought at this point. So my guess is that price could come up to this area and then do a swing high and then go down. That's what I'm thinking. Price could do a swing high, come up to this area and then sell. That's what I'm thinking. So we have about 5 minutes until the 9:15 candle closes. Then we're going to make our decision. We got to wait for that 10 o'clock candle. I'm going to wait for the 10 o'clock candle personally. And that's going to then try to catch that candle move. That's definitely what I'm going to do. But we're going to wait for the 9:15 candle and then we're going to plan our trade. And then we're going to wait for that 10 o'clock candle and see what's going to happen. We'll probably just put this down. There was a major supply. That's why price closed down and went down. So let's wait for the 9:15 candle and then we'll start planning our trade. Okay, so we got over 10 seconds until the 9:15 closes. This is my plan at this point. My plan is to have price break this structure, create a swing high, and then sell. And I'm wondering if it's going to do that by the time the 10 o'clock candle closes. So my goal is to catch the sell. Price spikes up to here, then all of a sudden shoots down. And my goal is to get at least 250 points or more and then capture all this liquidity down here. So if price goes all the way up here, create a swing high, then I'm planning on getting the first TP here. So my ultimate goal is we had a strong zone here. My ultimate goal is to get all this liquidity down here. Now, if price decides to drop from down here to here, so yeah, I'm gonna just make this went from there to there. So that's my plan. But I'm thinking it's going to go all the way up until this point, really test this supply zone and then start to drop down. That's what I'm really looking at. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is set my take profit zones and alerts, and then we'll wait for the 10 o'clock candle and see what price does. So be right back. So we got 30 seconds until the 9:30 candle closes. Now, by the time the 10 o'clock candle closes, we might rest on this demand zone and then buy up. And if so, we'll make an adjustment then. And maybe go for the buy. Price keep on going, but it's selling. 3, 2, 1. Price might be resting on this demand zone, though. Looks like it's buying up. Let me pause this recording. Looks like price might be selling at this point. But I'll keep watching and see what price does, and then if I end up executing a trade, I'll update you guys. Be right back. Looks like price is probably dropping. So we'll see what we can get out of this. Okay, so I made a little bit of profit on this sell, but there's definitely a zone being held here. So I'm thinking that the 10 o'clock candle is going to buy up. And if so, I'm going to take it. So we have 6 minutes into the news candle. So we'll see. I might bump all the way up to here. Let's see this structure like previously, then go up to here. So we'll see. Be right back. So the news candle is about to hit. We'll see what happens. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It drops. There we go. Now it's hitting that zone. Let me close this now. 316. Oh, it drops. Drop. Look at that. Yeah, we're done. It's going to start resting on this area here and probably push up. Yeah. So we made our money back for $229 profit. Okay. Was a $468 profit on that drop. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take a picture of this. Document this. All right, so price sold just like we thought it would. I originally thought it was going to go up here and do a swing high and then go down, but it actually dropped even further and went all the way down here. So we were correct in our analysis. So I will be doing a back testing session on this. Let me go ahead and share my results. I did incur some losses, but I recovered them. So give me a second. All right, so this is my prop trading account with Funded Trader Plus. So as you can see, I did take a buy, suffered $77 loss, took a sell, but it pulled back, hit me a drawdown, so I decided to cut that loss. Got into the sell on the first candle, $138 profit, then the second one on the news candle, $468 profit. So it gave me a $229 profit. So there's some things I still need to work on, but ultimately we still made some money. That's the most important thing. So that's good. So we'll be doing a back testing session on this, kind of go over that so we can touch up on our markups and our supply demands. So that's it for this live session here. We can see that the Delorean EMA supported this sell as well. So we were on point. So see you guys in the back testing session later on. Bye.